Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all appropriate supervised ages, outside the dilapidated Castle Grayskull, in front of the cosmic ray irradiated Snake Mountain in the Hobo Jungle, I bring to you another Reno McDallas review. What's up? How are you? Did you miss me? I mean, I know only one of you watched my last video the last time I looked, so just remember, I'll do this with or without you guys. I'm just saying, I'm going to do it. But no, I do appreciate when you do take time to watch, and I know sometimes there are figures that you guys aren't interested in, and I am, and that's why I don't have views. So, anyway, so let's start with this Fantastic Four Human Torch. Now, this one was Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Same price as a normal one, but you can only get it offline. But the thing is, if you order enough stuff offline, shipping's free, and that's what we all want, right? We'll all pay that extra $30 just to save $10 in shipping, and you know it. So, of course, this is Unflamed On Johnny. I do like the hands that are on there already start as like he's on fire. The Marvel Legends that they had of him back when Toy Biz did it was fantastic. Pun not intended at first, but now it is. Anyway, though he was partially like flamed, he had flame on going here, and like his eyes are red, and it's really cool. But yeah, this is still pretty cool. Anyway, of course, it's in the cartoony box, so we'll go ahead and have a look at the back here. Fiery and hot-headed, the Human Torch can burn through just about any adversity with a smile. See, I think that should say adversary, but I mean adversity, whatever. Anyway, so there's your. I don't have those guys. I'll probably get them later, but no, when they're on sale, because they're not big gets. You know what I'm saying? So let me just go ahead and pop everybody out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, and then I also got the Invisible Woman. I grabbed her when she was on sale at Target for $8, I think it was. $8.97. Good grief. So there she is, looking all lovely. A lot of people I heard are switching out her head to the one from Walgreens, but, you know, that one's nothing wrong with that one. I don't think. She didn't look like she's just shat or something, and she's, like, smelling it. She's like, ugh. All right, well, maybe she does a little bit, but she doesn't look bad. All right, so anyway, after receiving superpowers, Sue Storm Richards co-founds the Fantastic Four and emerges as the single most powerful member of the group. I mean, yeah, if you can friggin' put a force field in somebody's lungs and kill them, that's pretty powerful. I'm just saying. Anyway, and now we have some more. We got Mr. Fantastic in his lab coat of love. So those are some freaky looking fingers, man. It's like used to have nightmares as a kid with stuff with fingers like that, but they were like glass and knives and stuff. Oh man, it was scary. Anyway, speaking of scary, that Richard doesn't look too bad. Okay, it's Mr. Richards, yeah? As Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards utilizes his scientific brilliance and pliable form to make a difference in the world. That's right. Remember how well that went during Civil War. Oh, I went there. You know I did. And my personal favorite, Thing. With his nearly indestructible body and incredible strength and stamina, the Thing possesses the ability to crush evil. And he, two hands, angry head, and, you know, you could probably put a cigar in his mouth and glue it there. You know, like make a fake one out of Sculpey or something. That'd be cool. Well, Sculpey sucks, but whatever. You know what I mean? And because, you know me, I like to overdo things, and actually I've had this sitting for a while, and I wanted to open it. I have Grey Beast from his wonderful run in the Avengers. That head freaks me out, and it looks like he wants to touch my butthole. Not that I'd complain. I'm not, if someone wants to touch my butthole and they're nice about it, maybe I'll let him. But anyway, so, and then there's the Wild Head. So, but yeah, see what I mean? He's just kind of like, ugh. So, this is before he gets the Just for Mutant gel, that turns all fur blue. I mean, he was going gray here, and he wanted to look younger. And, as a gentleman that's bald myself, I feel that. So, anyway, let's go ahead and clear the way and start with Johnny. Gianni. Alrighty. Almost just need to get a hacksaw and just start hacksawing away. And that'd be kind of cool, right? That could be my gimmick into the door. What do you think? No? Okay. There's probably somebody that does that. There's probably somebody that shoots these things open. That would be cool. I should flamethrower them open sometime. I think Mrs. McDallas would be down with that, guys? Leave a comment or a like if you think so. Derp. Okay, so he has flaming balls. Everybody has that sometimes. I almost got a case of flaming balls from this one girl, but she dumped me before we did the dot nasty, and good thing, because she gave her ex-boyfriend the clap. So there you go. I've got all kinds of good dating stories I need to actually tell. Like the time I met a girl with one eye, and I didn't know she had one eye, just one eye, and I show up, and I'm like, something's up. And like, oh. I wasn't like bad about it. She's still very, very nice and interesting and pretty. But, you know, that stuff happens. So if you guys ever want to hear me talk about that, yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments. God, I feel like a douche saying that stuff. I mean, I'm purposely sounding like one on purpose, but we'll go ahead and add his flame effects to his wrists. Oh, are you serious? They just wrap around? Oh, I feel like a moron. I mean, I am mostly stupid when it comes to stuff, but, you know, sometimes I have a moment of brilliance. Fart in the wind that it may be. All right, so here we go. So, blonde hair and blue-eyed. No wonder everyone was mad about Michael B. Jordan. At least, you know. Well, I was only mad because I don't like Michael B. Jordan. I don't think he can act very well, but that's me. Anyway. And plus, the thing was naked. I mean, come on. Nobody liked that, right? And Doom was supposed to be a blogger or some shit. I don't know. I didn't watch that shit. All right, so we will go to Sissy for him. Got your Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. Remember, woman, she started as a girl and then changed to woman, which, you know, that was cool of him, right? I think so. Whatever. And he may not, but I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just like, not like we can do anything about it, right? You're going to go back in time and kick Kirby in the teeth and make Stan Lee watch as you chew up his art, or as you chew up friggin' the first pages there that Kirby did. Be like, well, not gonna work for you. Look, it's invisible. It's this is actually John Cena spooge, from what I understand. It's barely visible. That's just because, you know, sugar. Whatever little sugar is in John Cena's body is in his semen. I can tell you this from experience. So anyway, we will go. Was that hold in her hand? How does that work? I have no idea. I'm going to assume it sits in her hand. I'm sure there's instructions on the back of this, and I'm probably just way too lazy to look. So, okay, so it has to be this hand, it looks like. So, yeah. Yeah, there it goes. It slides on in there. Got 2 fingers that go in. Yeah. Yeah, been there, buddy. Been there. Anyway, I'm going to drop all of her hands. I don't like those hands. They're touchy-feely. I like my fists. But we'll change that at another time, because this video is already going to run on, because I've been talking about ex-girlfriends and excrement and all that good stuff. Okay, speaking of excrement, it is Mr. Fantastic, my least favorite member of the Fantastic Four, for reasons. I'm not fond of leaders that are jerks. Lead by example, not by being a douche. So, now, if you remember the old Marvel Toy Biz ones that they first came out with, remember he had like the stilt thing? You would pull him and he'd come up and then he'd have these little waggly things. Well, they weren't really waggly, they just like stick. Like about thick as that, so he would go longer, right? But they were flimsy as hell, and I remember I had a Mr. Fantastic, I had to glue his leg. Because it broke, I had to take that off and glue his leg back. Or something like that. Foot, leg, something. It was depressing. And Mr. Fantastic is judging you. And the fact that you don't use algebra in your everyday life. Yeah, well, whatever. Algebra sucks. And so did the teacher that taught me. There's your thing. Yeah, he got busted for some inappropriate things that I won't say or allude to or even use his name, so I cannot get sued like anybody watches this anyway, but whatever. Anyway, supposedly he got let go because of scandalisms, including extramarital affairs and staff, and possibly others. So, here we go. We've got 2 extra hands. That is his, oh man, I need a cigar. And then that's the, I'm going to beat the shit out of you look. So we'll put his beat the shit out of you look head. And we'll use the other one. I have a customization idea later, if I can find the base figure in here somewhere. And it will be on my Instagram later, and it should be funny. Anyway, that came off real easy. Oh, I tell you. Sometimes you get a head swap, right, and they just don't want to come off there. Of course, knowing my luck, that's just because it doesn't want to stay on. Oh, nope. There we go. So what do you guys think? One open hand and one closed, right? Let's go with, there you go. go. So, yeah, look at that ass. So, I mean, obviously he has a rock dong, but do you think it's cut? You know what I'm saying? Do you think he's circumcised? Like he was he grew, you know what I mean? Like he was circumcised as a youth, and then, he had, whatever. I'm just curious. You guys, what do you guys think? Does he think he's cut? He'd have to do it with a jackhammer now if we're going to do it now. Anyway, and a minium jackhammer. So yeah, there's him. Here's his articulation. Beautiful, yes, and fantastic. All right. There's your general female body from these guys. It's good that they can reuse molds and stuff, and they don't get lazy with it. It doesn't look sloppy like the WWE guys do. Speaking of that, I'm kind of moving away from wrestling stuff. Just not as interested anymore because of all the people fighting on the internet about it. It's not really that fun. So, okay, and I've apparently hit the camera at some point, so who knows if I was actually showing you guys anything. I don't know, I'm going to wing it and hope so. So, anyway, and last but not least, here is Just for Mutants Beast, or Just for Mutants Beast. So we'll go ahead and pop him open. Did I read this to you? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Well, if I didn't, you read it to you. Good job. Go ahead and count that as one of your buckets if you want. I'm not going to tell. Let's go. If you guys want to go finish your bucket pizza, you go right ahead. Freaking love bucket. I don't know about you guys. Anyway, so he has a book. Look at that. I can't read that, neither can you. It's not because it's in a different language or squiggly, it's just because you're illiterate and you're finding out this way on the channel. And I'm sorry, but you know what? I believe in you. And with the right program, I think you can do it. I really do. I believe in you. All right? Don't give up. So, I'm just going to... He's got a fist, and then he's got a hand for handshaking, and I guess this one's for, sticking 3 in her. Maybe, 1 in the pink, 2 in the stink, right? Get it backwards? I know. I didn't get it backwards. Oh! And then he also has little spectacles in there that I won't be using. All right, so let's get rid of his... You know what? I'm going to keep that for tonight for my tonight's edition of my thing I do, the Talk with the Toys, which is on the Savage Skeletor Instagram, where I make toys say extremely sexual things. So speaking of extremely sexual, let's let Beast bounce on in here. All right, buddy. Make it up for looking like a douche. No dice. Flame on, Johnny. No dice. Oh yeah, if you don't know this, whoever breaks it open gives Skeletor power, and it makes the greatest figure ever. It's my gimmick, all right? Just trust me. Sorry I forgot to do the thing, all right? Just go with it. We're too far in now. We're committed. And now I've got some... I tell you what, every time I've thrown a version of Thing against that, it shook it very well. It usually knocks somebody off. So let's see who we got for a chance to knock off today. All right, so there we go. So no one's surprised by anything. Get it, anything. Gosh, there's so many puns in this. Why? Because I'm a dad. That's why. No. Oh, goodness. But everybody was a little shook. They shook me all night long. And speaking of that, thanks for watching, guys. All 2 of you, or 1 of you, or none of you. Be good to yourselves. And remember, free the figs.